Hello, incoming Garry families. It is so nice to meet you. I am Devony, our family liaison.
And I am Adam Oakley, our principal here at Garry.
And this is our Garry 5 video, where we send you a weekly video every week that is 5 minutes or less, going over important topics happening here at Garry, so you feel involved and included as families. So we wanted to invite you to your first Garry 5 video and talk to you about what it is going to look like for your student to start the transition process to middle school. So I'm going to throw it over to Mr. Oakley to talk to you about that.
Thanks so much. It seems maybe early for some of you to start thinking about this, but yep, the calendar has shifted. We're moving into the second semester of the year, and we are really focused on how do we make this transition as smooth as possible for your students, but also for you. So thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Thank you to my elementary colleagues for getting the word out as well. But wanted to go over just a few dates, put them on your calendar. I'm going to go fairly quick because we promised a 5-minute video, but you can watch it lots of times. That actually helps us. We get more views, so do that. But I want to put some dates on your calendar. This week, our counselors reached out to their elementary counselor counterparts and kind of gave them these dates as well. So the schools all know these as well. I want to give you a little heads up. First week of February, there will be a written newsletter coming from Garry through this same channel around just all these dates and what transition events to be looking for as well. In February, the 10th, 11th, and 12th, we are going to have our counselors head to our elementary school, the feeder elementary schools. So Whitman, Arlington, Lidgerwood, our counselors will be coming down to meet with 5th graders and their classrooms to talk to them about what are their elective options next year when they come to Garry. So they'll get to hear about band and orchestra, choir, and a few other options that 6th graders have when they come up. They'll also hear a little bit about our accelerated math programs, accelerated English programs, and things like that. And our counselors will have an opportunity to answer some questions there. They will also be working through an actual registration paperwork with the kids, and what they'll have them do is rank their top choices for those electives. We start this process in February because, believe it or not, it takes us that long to balance all that all the schedules for 460, 500 kids. So start early. So that's going to happen in February. The next big date to have on, just so you know, is in May. My team, myself, my administrators, my counselors, my special ed staff, we will start to make connections with our elementary school colleagues around just specific needs with students. So we'll make contact with counselors around maybe plans that your students have. We'll make contact with special education around IEPs and making that transition up here. But we want to make sure that we're crossing every T and dotting every I. So any services that your students are experiencing in the elementary schools, we're going to do our very best to deliver that same service here in the context of the middle school. So those happen in May. Just because they happen in May doesn't mean you can't reach out. I want to be a point of contact for you. I was an elementary school principal for the last 6 years at Longfellow, and so I am well aware of some of the plans and how they translate to the middle school level, and so I know some of the barriers that we experience, but I would love to start those conversations with you. So at any point from now until your student is here, please email me, reach out to me, and just let me know what you're thinking and what you might be concerned with. The last date I want to put on your calendar is June 2nd. June 2nd, we are going to have an incoming 6th grade family night. So students, parents, we want you all to come. We are going to, at 5 o'clock, we're going to open the doors. You're going to come in and we're literally going to hand you your student's schedule for the following year. For September, we actually start in August next year, August. We'll hand you that schedule, subject to change, but it'll be as close as we can get. And then we'll meet in the gym. We'll do a little rally for kind of what's going on. That's going to be led by some of our 7th and 8th grade students. And so you can kind of see the leadership opportunities that our kids take advantage of here. They're awesome. And then at about 5:15, 5:20, we're actually going to have you and your student move through their schedule. And so you're going to get to see, where are my kids' classes? Who are their teachers? We're not going to spend a ton of time in each class, maybe 10 minutes. So you have a chance to just meet your teachers, kind of put a face to a name, but definitely get familiar with the building. We'll show you the library. We're going to meet in the gym. We'll show you the Garry Community Center where Devony's hanging out, and all the services that she provides in there. And just all the parts of the school to try to help you become familiar before we show up in August. So lots of dates. Again, go back and rewatch if you need to.
I'll put them in the description below, and I will also be calling every single one of our incoming 6th grade families to chat with you individually. So keep watch out for that, and then we will catch you guys again later. Bye.
Thanks so much, everybody.